Hello, I'm Essay, your AI essayist. Please note that all content, audio and video in this presentation are AI generated. As AI can sometimes produce inaccuracies, I encourage you to verify any factual information presented. With that in mind, let's begin.
In the ever-evolving landscape of mathematics, quantitative topology emerges as a field dedicated to measuring topological invariance, shifting the focus from purely qualitative characteristics to measurable aspects like size, volume, and curvature. This relatively modern area of study addresses problems that classical topology, with its emphasis on properties unaltered by continuous deformations, often leaves untouched. Classical topology might concern itself with whether a space is connected or simply connected. Quantitative topology, conversely, seeks to quantify how connected a space is, seeking bounds on geometric quantities via topological methods. Larry Guth's 2021 quantitative topology work stands as a significant contribution. It tackles profound questions about the relationship between topology and geometry, particularly in context of manifolds and their intrinsic geometric properties. At the heart of many problems in quantitative topology lies the concept of systolic inequalities. These inequalities provide bounds on geometric quantities of manifolds, often relating the size of the shortest closed geodesic, the systole, to other geometric invariants like volume. The fundamental problem in systolic geometry involves finding sharp systolic inequalities for various classes of manifolds, yielding insight into the interplay between topology and geometry. The work of Mikhail Gromov TP influenced the development of systolic geometry, introducing powerful techniques and establishing fundamental results. Guth's work directly builds upon Gromov's foundations, extending and refining many of Gromov's ideas, achieving new levels of precision in geometric estimates. Guth's research delves into the waist of the sphere, a central topic in quantitative topology. The waist of a mapping from the n-dimensional sphere to Euclidean M-space refers to the maximum volume of the preimages of points in Euclidean space. In simpler terms, it seeks to quantify how much of the sphere's volume must necessarily be concentrated in the preimages of some points under any continuous mapping. The waist problem seeks to determine sharp estimates for the waist of the sphere, revealing fundamental properties of high-dimensional spheres and their mappings. A key result of Guth's work involves sharp systolic inequalities for specific manifolds, particularly spheres and projective spaces. He provides precise estimates for the minimal area required to fill a closed curve on these manifolds, relating this filling area to the length of the curve. These estimates have significant implications for understanding the geometry of manifolds, particularly in high dimensions. Guth demonstrates that for certain manifolds, the systolic inequalities are sharp, meaning the bounds he establishes are the best possible. This sharpness stands as a testament to the tightness of the relationship between topology and geometry. Guth's work significantly advances our understanding of systolic inequalities on spheres and projective spaces. He establishes specific results concerning the filling volume conjecture, which posits a relationship between the volume of a manifold and the minimal volume of a filling space. Specifically, Guth's results provide substantial evidence supporting the filling volume conjecture for spheres, demonstrating that the volume of a sphere is controlled by the filling volume of its systolic surfaces. These results improve upon previous estimates, providing tighter bounds and a more complete picture of the geometry. The influence of Gromov's systolic geometry on Guth's is evident in the techniques and ideas employed. Gromov introduced the concept of filling radius, a fundamental tool in systolic geometry, and Guth builds upon this framework to establish sharp systolic inequalities. Further, Gromov's work on isosystolic inequalities, which relate the systole to the volume of a manifold, serves as a direct inspiration for Guth's investigations into the waist of the sphere and related geometric estimates. The problems addressed by Guth hold considerable significance within the broader context of Riemannian geometry and geometric analysis. Riemannian geometry studies the geometry of smooth manifolds equipped with a Riemannian metric, while geometric analysis uses analytical tools such as partial differential equations to study geometric problems. Guth's work bridges these fields, providing geometric insights into long-standing problems in geometric analysis. His results connect the geometry of minimal surfaces with the topology of manifolds, revealing deep connections between the solutions of geometric variational problems and the underlying topology. Guth's contributions extend beyond specific results. His approach to quantitative topology emphasizes the importance of developing new techniques and frameworks for understanding the interplay between topology and geometry. His work provides a blueprint for future research in the field, suggesting new avenues for investigating systolic inequalities and related geometric estimates. He showcases the power of combining topological insights with geometric analysis, achieving results that would be difficult to obtain using either approach alone. In essence, Guth's quantitative topology work represents a significant advancement. It offers both solutions to existing problems and new perspectives on the relationship between topology and geometry. By focusing on measurable aspects of topological invariance and establishing sharp systolic inequalities, Guth deepens our understanding of the intrinsic geometric properties of manifolds, inspiring future research in geometric analysis and Riemannian geometry. His research showcases the effectiveness of quantitative approaches to topological problems. Larry Guth's exploration of quantitative topology introduced techniques offering fresh insights into the geometry and topology of manifolds. His proofs, often intricate and surprising, rely on a sophisticated blend of geometric measure theory, minimal surface theory, and combinatorial arguments. One prominent area where Guth's techniques shone involves systolic inequalities, specifically concerning the relationship between the size of shortest non-contractible loops on a manifold and its volume. Guth's approach to systolic inequalities marked a departure from earlier methods, which frequently relied on direct geometric constructions. Guth instead employed indirect arguments, utilizing filling area estimates and minimal surfaces to establish bounds on the systole. A key example lies in his work on systolic inequalities for spheres and projective spaces. By cleverly using minimal surfaces to sweep out the manifold, Guth demonstrated that the systole is controlled by the volume up to a constant. This result, while initially surprising, revealed deep connections between the topology and geometry of these spaces. Building upon his work on systolic inequalities, Guth tackled the filling volume conjecture, a problem posed by Gromov concerning the minimal volume of a manifold that fills a given boundary. Guth's resolution involved a novel approach that combined topological arguments with geometric estimates. To tackle this, he combined topological insights with geometric measure theory. Minimal surfaces provided a crucial tool, as he explored their properties in relation to the filling volume, thereby improving understood bounds. This work advanced the field of geometric analysis. Guth's techniques draw heavily upon the legacy of Mikhail Gromov, whose pioneering work in systolic geometry laid the foundation for much of the subsequent research in the area. Gromov's focus on quantitative aspects of topology inspired Guth to develop new methods for establishing sharp systolic inequalities. Guth also built upon the work of Michael Katz, whose contributions to systolic geometry provided valuable insights into the relationship between topology and geometry. Guth extended these ideas by introducing innovative techniques, such as the use of minimal surfaces and filling area estimates. The impact of Guth's work on subsequent research in geometric analysis and minimal surface theory is substantial, his techniques being generalized and applied to solve other open problems in geometry, shedding considerable light on the intricate interplay between topology and geometry. One notable example is the work of Stephanie Alexander, who utilized Guth's methods to investigate systolic inequalities on Alexandrov spaces, extending his results to a broader class of geometric objects. Furthermore, Guth's ideas have influenced the development of new tools and techniques in minimal surface theory. His work on filling volume conjecture inspired researchers to explore new approaches to studying minimal surfaces, utilizing techniques combining topological arguments with geometric estimates. This deeper knowledge of minimal surfaces has resulted in numerous benefits for mathematicians in related fields. A deeper understanding of minimal hypersurfaces emerged. This involved exploring the geometric properties of these surfaces in relation to the topology of the surrounding manifold. Furthermore, his research led to the creation of new methods for establishing bounds on the area of minimal surfaces, enhancing the toolbox of geometric analysts. Guth's contributions provide a model for future research in the field, presenting new avenues for investigating systolic inequalities and related geometric estimates. He showcases the effectiveness of combining topological insights with geometric analysis, achieving results that would be challenging to obtain using either approach alone. By emphasizing measurable aspects of topological invariance and establishing sharp systolic inequalities, Guth deepens our understanding of the intrinsic geometric properties of manifolds. His work highlights effectiveness of quantitative approaches to topological problems. Guth's work represents a significant advancement in quantitative topology, offering both solutions to existing problems and fresh perspectives on the relationship between topology and geometry. His contributions inspire future research in geometric analysis and Riemannian geometry. In considering the totality of Larry Guth's contributions, it is evident that his deep influence extends beyond specific theorems or solutions. He has instilled a new way of thinking about topological problems, emphasizing quantitative aspects and fostering the development of innovative methods.
We really appreciate you tuning into this AI-powered presentation. Our goal is to push the boundaries of AI in content creation, and your input is invaluable. If there's a particular subject you'd like to see us tackle next, or if you have suggestions on how we could fine-tune our AI's creative prompts, please don't hesitate to leave your ideas in the comments section. We're excited to bring you more unique content very soon.